What's up, guys? Gambit Stealth here, and today I'm with Gambit Sabbat and
Yo.
Gambit Ninja.
Yo!
He sounds so far away.
Ninja!
Alright, so this is our first video as a team.
Podcast thing.
It's really just a little video just to let you know what we're all about, pretty much. So yeah, we're an amateur esports team from the UK. Currently playing on the Xbox 360.
We're an older aged team than a lot of
That's
other
a very
teams
good point, actually.
as well. Just
I think
saying.
was our average age is about 21.
22. 22.
21, 22, yeah, same thing. Yeah. We've been playing together now for 3-4 months.
Longer than that. Well, me and you have been playing since
Erosive.
Ghosts first started, and maybe like a month or two before that we played Black Ops 2 like twice together.
Yeah.
Because that was back when I thought you were actually going to be cool, but it turned out you were
Pretty much.
pretty much a dick.
So yeah, we currently have 4 teams within the organisation. We have the Gambit Aces, consisting of myself, Sabbat, Ninja, and another guy, Dutch, who can't be here with us today because he's working. We also have the Gambit Knights, that only consists of 2 players currently, and that's Alex and Mickey, but we're always looking to build that and get 2 more in as soon as possible. We have the Gambit Knaves. To be fair, I don't actually really know the roster for the Gambit Knaves. I only know that Alex is the captain of them. I should probably actually get the roster for that. Yeah.
Have they found 4th? Well,
Yeah, they've got a whole team.
They've got a whole team. Alright, cool. To be quite honest, I thought Alex
The Knights
was going to...
exactly what I thought, but he managed to get 4 players in like a matter of minutes, so I said, have your own team.
Score.
And we have the Gambit NA team. That's currently consisting of Leather and Bandit. If you're from the NA and you want to get involved, send it to me, and we can
join.
sort that out. What else there to say? Other than Sam's a douche.
I don't know.
We
We
do.
have merchandise.
We have a few T-shirts, hoodies, and snapbacks coming out, which should be pretty interesting. But I mean, they're only something pretty basic, just for like, obviously, mainly for the staff, like and the players for Gambit. We don't really want to push it too much into the public space just yet, as we're not really a well-known team. But it would be nice if we saw like some public wearing it. That'd be pretty goddamn awesome. Yeah, we've not really done much in the way of tournaments and GBs and things as of yet, as we've just been mainly doing a lot of background work on the actual organisation and building it up into something that's gonna stay like solid the entire time. We don't want to build something like this and then have it crumble within a matter of weeks. So a lot of work we've been doing in the last few months has been background stuff. Like Ninja is our illustrator for the team. Why don't you just tell us a little about what you do, Dom?
Well, I draw pretty pictures.
Or we could put it in a...
They look amazing, especially when they're unicorns. Fantastic. No, seriously, I tend to do the illustrations for the logos. Currently, I'll be doing the ones for the Gambit Aces, Gambit Knights, and Gambit Knaves.
We all look forward to seeing those logos, to be honest. It's going to be pretty fucking awesome, since the last logo you did was just badass.
Woo!
Badass in a
We
can.
also have the graphics design guy, Chris Brennan, on board. He does a little bit of work for us now and again, if he's not busy with uni.
He's going
or
to be doing a
playing
lot
Daisy.
more. He's doing a lot more now because he had his presentation the other day for his final mark that consists of
God
50% of his grade. Yeah, and from the stories I've heard, it went well, but for other people,
Oh, no.
they're in trouble. Oh yeah, because for graphic design, if you're doing, he's doing his honours, so for your final project, you get to choose whatever you want, but you have to try and pull out all the stops. So Chris did made a magazine, designed a magazine like 17 to 20 pages, maybe more long, a whole website and posters and everything. Some people only did like a magazine that was only like 10 pages long. Some people did like a website with only 7 to 8 pages for their final project, which is going to get judged by, or going to get seen by loads of graphic design agencies. So I think it's safe to say we have the best of the
Yeah, I'm
best
right.
on board.
I'm really excited to have him on board, seeing as he got offered to do a bit of work for CEX, was it?
Yeah, he got offered to do some for, I think it was their winter sale or something like that. They contacted him and wanted him to do that. His lecturers actually said that he should put some of his no smoking campaign towards the NHS. It was that
Impressive.
good. He didn't. It takes quite a lot to do that, so he didn't really bother with it. But I think it could. Some of his work is that potentially that good.
So yeah, that's the other guy we've got on board. We're also partnered with No Scope Glasses. If you don't know what No Scope Glasses are, you've probably heard of Gunnar Optics or Gamer's Edge. They're pretty much exactly the same as those, just cheaper and better.
A lot cheaper, yeah. With just
So
good quality.
if you wanted to purchase a pair of these or just check out what they're all about, I'll put a link in the description below, so you guys can check those out. What else is there? Well, this is our first YouTube video. I mean, it's been a long time coming, to be honest. We've been playing about with ideas of what to do for your first video. We also recorded this kind of similar video a few months back, but I can't remember what went wrong with it. I think there's something to do with the quality and
Your computer.
Just my computer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that kind of screwed up. But we will be uploading, hopefully, a lot more quite soon. I mean, I've got a few videos in mind of what to do. It's just a matter of doing them.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be alright. We will be entering in a lot more EGL tournaments, GBs, and we will be looking up to get a few more scrims in the next couple of weeks as well. We need, I think our main focus now is to start winning games and tournaments and start getting our name out there by, you know, being a competitor instead of having to do all the background stuff and try and build up a fan base that way.
I mean, the positive thing is, on Tuesday, even though it was 3/4 of the team, we all played really well.
No, it was really, really good.
And although it was only clan v clan, but it's something. Clan v clan's good for a whole team to play, just to get chemistry up.
Yeah.
And I know the three of us have a lot of chemistry already, but you know, it's always nice to further it.
Yes, I completely agree. So it's looking quite positive for us, to be honest. Like I think we've got 208 followers now on Twitter, and that's without really doing much in the way of tournaments and things. So I'm quite happy with that. But we do want to push forward, and we do want to make this a brand well known. So we will be entering tournaments. We will be creating merchandise for like tees and stuff. So people are in public like, oh, what's that? Right, bam, Gambit Esports, motherfucker. All sorts, really. Just any way possible we can get our name out there, we will. I actually spoke to Cursed Mud Dog
Indeed.
yesterday as well. Yeah, I was speaking to
Oh,
him.
my dog.
Actually asked him
Very
if he
underrated
would
player.
wear a T-shirt of ours if I was to send him one.
And
Unfortunately,
would
you
say
can't
no?
wear other organisations' tees or apparel, which is fair enough, because obviously you know he's part of first, so you won't
That's a
want to
shame.
jeopardise that. But he seems like a really cool guy, so that's cool. Yeah, we've also got like looking at, fingers crossed, partnership with Gamers Apparel coming up soon as well. I've been speaking with them for the last couple of days about getting our apparel out there, along with trying to get our jerseys designed and things. So,
Right, I just wanted, go on. What do you mean by
okay,
partnership? Just
partnership
for all those out there.
does not mean that they give us money to go to events. Does not mean that they give us money off our clothing range. A partnership literally means we come to them with designs, they create them, and they help us get it out there to you guys. There's nothing to do with money other than us paying to get our stuff. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's
just whether they
a lot
understand.
of teams or organisations say they're sponsored by Gamers Apparel. I actually spoke to the owner of Gamers Apparel yesterday, and he actually cleared this up for me. Gamers Apparel do not sponsor anyone. It is a partnership in which they go to you, and if you want your clothing there, done, jerseys, whatever, they will do it for you. That's the kind of partnership that they have. It's not a sponsorship in any way, shape, or form. So, on behalf of Gamers Apparel, even though I'm not a part of them, I would just like to get that out there and clear that up.
Say thank you as well. What else?
Yeah, they
jersey designs.
should be hopefully up in a couple of weeks. It's not really one of my main focuses at the minute because we're not planning on going to LAN until next year.
Probably, next
So
LG,
it's,
which will hopefully
I hope
kick
so. Well,
ass.
Sledgehammer actually have put up a forum on Reddit, I think, where they're asking the community for ideas on how to make multiplayer better.
Yeah.
Now, in my eyes, it's a hell of a great move.
Yep, I saw that. Yep, I saw that indeed. I mean, fair enough. Like Treyarch did listen a bit more than Infinity Ward have, because Treyarch, at least they heard all the shouts about the FAL being OP and the Cat 40s being OP, so they nerfed them and all that kind of crap. They even nerfed the snipers and the reload times and stuff.
It's good. It's good. Real good.
But the Sledgehammer can do what they usually do, then awesome.
It will be interesting to see what they come up with, to be honest. The single player campaign looks
Yeah.
like the same old crap over and over again, so I probably won't be watching it. Okay.
I still like the campaigns. I've always enjoyed playing the campaigns, just no matter how quickly I get through them. I've always played them, but I
Yeah.
only do it once and then that's it.
I think that's pretty much it.
I'll clear something up as well. The Academy, the former
Yes.
development team that is now the Academy, is not actually, we are not, the Aces, that's the main team that we are all part of, that we are not thinking that we are superior to everyone else, like to all the other teams that are in the Gambit squad. We are just the team that started, so
Hence why we're the main team.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why we're the main team. I would say that it's like we're going to treat kind
All
of
teams
like,
are equal within the
um,
Gambit.
yeah. So it's kind of like Curse Orange, Curse Black, Phase Red, Phase Black. There's no superior team. They're under the same organisation. They're wanting the same goal. We're going to try and help each other out as much as we can.
Exactly,
have
and that's the
fun.
main really focus that we want to get across, is that although we are wanting to push forward and we are wanting to be a real good competitive side, the main objective is to really enjoy ourselves at the same time. We don't want to completely stress everyone out and piss everyone off and have everyone leave, all that crap. Hence why we changed the name of the development team, as what it was called before, to the academy, where you come along, you join a team, or you come along with a team under our organisation, and we help you progress as a team or player.
Everyone helps each other.
Exactly.
We're
Hence
family.
the hashtag PlaymakerFamily. Also, on that note, if you are wanting to join our organisation, please do not ask me for team passes and jerseys for upcoming tournaments, as we will not be doing that. We are not that kind of organisation that just picks up a team, pays for their passes and their jerseys, and then as soon as it's gone, you go off because you've got what you wanted, and that's it. I firmly believe that if you want the team passes and jerseys, you will have to prove your worth to Gambit.
And that doesn't count, and GB
Means
ranking
nothing.
does not
Means
count
nothing to us.
at all, because GBs is the, although it's good for practicing and that, it's the most twisted site ever, because you could just be a booter that just kicks them off, gets the points and whatnot.
Exactly.
Everyone knows that Call of Duty Ghosts is a connection-based game, and we do not know your skill until we've either seen you at a LAN through a live stream, or watched you at a LAN personally. So it's more LAN not LAN experience, but LAN experience in placings. If we see if there's a top, a top 10 LAN side comes to us and wants to fly in under the Gambit flag, we might make an exception. But
Yes,
emphasize
that's
the might.
a very big might, because if we were willing to do that, the money would be coming out of my pocket. And
mine.
I don't exactly want to put that money towards your team and have you screw us over. So there's going to have to be a lot of trust involved with either of them. Now, saying that,
yes,
if we were to pay for your team passes and jerseys, and we were to want a team to represent us, we have 4 teams, don't forget, that can represent us. So we would more than likely put one of our own teams towards going to LAN, rather than just a random team that just comes to us.
Yep.
So, saying that, if you want to be sponsored, well, not really sponsored, but you want passes and jerseys and stuff, you really have to be part of the Playmaker family. So, they will be prioritized, hands down. If you came in a top 10 place and at a big LAN, then again we may think about it. But if one of our own teams wants to go to the same LAN that you do, our team comes priority. That's the way this is going to run.
And you're more welcome even to pay for the jerseys or the whatever's more expensive. Or if you pay it all, then we're happy to maybe pitch in a little bit. But because we're such a new organisation with pretty much no income at the moment, via working on Gambit.
No money coming in from Gambit as of yet, which is why we want to get this merchandise out, so that we can start building up a little bit of a cash fund to be able to fund our teams and to go into LANs and all sorts.
Yeah. And we'll maybe help people in our own team first to get the equipment to maybe bring in more money, if you know what I mean. So we're starting from rock bottom, no managerial experience before.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So patience is a virtue that we really need.
Couldn't have said it any better, really.
I think that's and I also want to touch on one more thing. If you were to join Gambit, and I say this very strictly,
I 100% agree.
We had a trials with
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
players.
we have 4
not
players
gonna
come
name
along
names.
that were part of our development team. One of our players on our main team had dropped because he wasn't committed to the team. So we held an in-house trials to see who would become our new 4th. Actually, I'll let you tell the story, Sam. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, we had an in-house trial with the then development squad. We called them the development squad because they were under 18 and because it's more hassle to send a team of under 18-year-olds to a LAN if they were to get that stage, because you need consent forms, you need to make sure that they're under correct, I'm not going to say observation, but make sure they're not doing anything stupid like breaking things, stealing things, because it happened before to other teams and organisations that we've heard of, that they're just like their maturity isn't there and whatnot. So we decided to get an in-house trial, see who would go from the development up to the main squad. During that trial, I was in their party chat, just minding, like, just judging them pretty much. I was the inside judger, recording what they were doing, what they were saying, how they were speaking, and just every aspect that's important to a competitive player. And things got a bit out of hand with a lot of, I'm not going to say trash talk, because it was more than trash talk. It was offensive, rude, pathetic, very, very pathetic comments were being made, and as a result, one of them got completely kicked from the organisation. Immediately. I'd heard enough. Although a few people said a few things that just heat the moment, that were going to be getting put in, they decided to leave as well. Yeah, it's their loss, but respect.
It is one of the key ethoses that we have at Gambit, is we want everyone to respect everyone.
Indeed. And fair enough, trash talking happens, you get hyped, but as long as you show some respect, you don't go personal insults, like
yeah,
just saying crude, rude things, then
all groovy.
All gravy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Unless Dom, you have anything else to say? I mean, you've been that.
I was just pleasantly listening.
All right. So I think that's it for our first video. Thanks for coming by, guys. Really appreciate you taking the time out to listen to what we are all about.
I had a busy schedule, but it's come through. I really don't.